today we are back to live channel today on my YouTube. And before I finish this bag, the bag I sold previously, like yesterday's one, this one, please, I want to apologize for today. I will not finish this one today because I'm having issue with lights. I'm using solar to do this, so there is no sun like this night. I'm from Nigeria, so this is night. It's like 10, a minute past 10 or thereabout. So I can't use the light to sew with my industrial machine. So because of that, I will stop sewing this one today. It will be tomorrow. So because of that, I just want to keep this one aside till tomorrow afternoon when I will be alive again on YouTube channel. So when I come back live on YouTube channel tomorrow, we'll finish this one. I told you I will sew the back, the round body, I will cover here. Then the zip and the handle will be for tomorrow. But for today, let me go ahead and show you how to draft out this pattern for this bag. You can see this bag is one, the zip one, the zip two, and you see the zip three, the main inner body of the bag. Then after that, you will still see the one at the back. Can you see? This is four. So I pray that God will help us to finish all this bag on the live channel. But for today, I am about to draft out the front pattern. And this front, this 1, 2, 3 is what I will draft out today. But tomorrow, we'll continue with this one. So let me go ahead and draft out this design. Can you see how this one was curved? This place looks like Y. Then this one that is curved here. Then this. Then I will show you how to draft out this one also. Then this. So let's go ahead and do this one now. Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember, I'm still Kelechi Ume Ogwajo, live on my YouTube channel. So let's proceed on this one now. Remember, back sewing is not as difficult as we think. It's as easy as ABCD if you can draft out the pattern for the bag. So now let's go ahead and draft out this pattern. Please, I want to know where you're watching me from. I'm from Nigeria, precisely Anambra State, Eklabia. So today, let me go ahead and draft out this pattern. While looking at this pattern now, what will you tell yourself? When you see this pattern like this, that is school bag, the first thing you will look at this front pattern, that's all, because this is design. Other ones is the same thing with the one I did yesterday. So coming to this one now, how do they draft out this pattern? Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's designed for this bag. While sewing my own, I'll add a design color that will come with cut here. I'll add this one, then I'll add this one. Let me show you an example what I'm talking about. Look at this one here now. Can you see this? I added cut here, 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 here. So the same thing will happen on this bag now. So let's go ahead this time to draft out the pattern, the design. You can draft out any pattern of school bag that you want. If you want it to be triangle, you can do that. If you want it to be square, you can do that. If you want it to be like rectangle, you can do that. If you want this place to be like circle, you can do that. It's based on your design. And if you know how to draw a pattern on any bag, you can also draw a pattern on school bag. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. Please, can I know where you're watching me from? I am Kelechi Ume Ogwajo. So now, please, have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, try and do so. Then also hit on notification bell so each time we upload a new video, you'll be notified. Thanks so much for stopping by. Now let's go ahead. not a chance, okay. So now let's go ahead on this bag now. The first thing I will do is to use my tape and measure here. What is the measurement that they used here? Are you see now? The measurement here is 11.5. But for me, I'll be using 12 because I'll put extra. I will even use 13 because I'll put half here. Then I'll put half here. So let's use 12.5 inch on this one now. Then after that, I will measure this side also. What is the measurement for this side? This is 9.5, so I'll be making it 10 because the extra ones inside this one now. So now let me go ahead and draft out this pattern. While drafting out this pattern now, you will still know that this is the simplest way of drafting a pattern for school bag, especially the front design you want it to have on any bag at all. So let's go ahead and do this one now. What I'll do now is to measure 12.5. That will be the height. 12.5. So before measuring out 12.5 now, I need to measure out 2 inches of this side to get the curve so that I will not start at the beginning to measure 12.5. So this thing that I measured now will be for this one here. This one up here, it will be for this. Are you see what I'm saying here? It will be for this one. So coming here, I will first of all measure out how to do that one there. Can you see what I'm saying? So for this now, I have measured out 2 inch. So from that 2 inch now, I will measure 12.5 inch or 12.5 inch, as some people used to call it. It will be 12.5 inch this way. So getting 12.5 inch now, I will still also measure like 2 inch this side. I will measure 2 inch this side also. So from there, I will measure 10 inch now. So I will measure 10 inch from here. So this is the 10 inch now. So after measuring this one now, the next thing I will do now is to measure out from here 3 inch. I'll measure out from here 3 inch. Then I'll also come here and measure 5 inch here. I'll also come here and measure 3 inch again. Then I will measure 5 inch from this side. Then after that, I'll give it a curve this way. And you see what I'm doing here? Just give it a curve. Then after that, I'll still do the same thing here. So I'll do the same thing this way. So it will be this way now. So after that, I'll give 1 inch down here. I'll give 1 inch down here. I'll also give 1 inch this side. Then I'll also give it a curve from this 1 inch. So after doing this one now, sorry, I'll fold this side, this I'll fold after cutting out at the middle. Then getting the middle now, the middle will be 5 inch. So this is the middle. So what I will do next is to measure out 1 inch here. I will measure out 1 inch this side. Coming here, I will measure, coming at this curved one side, I will measure 1.5 inch. And this is what I'm doing here. Then coming to this side again, I will also measure 1.5 inch. So I will do the same thing this side. So from here, I will measure 8 inch. That is where my zip will stop. So I will also measure 1 inch here. So this is where I will stop the first zip for the bag. Can you see? The mistake I made now is I was supposed to give another chance down here so that I will draw another thing that will come up like this one. Can you see? So this one have come now. I have not draw this, and I know I will give another space up here. Then I will draw that one. But let this be bygone. I'll still do that later. So now after drawing this one this way, what else can we do to get all these ones? But I want to draw all of them, especially this one now, before cutting it out. So just watch me. What I'll do now is to get this this curve first of all. Before I'll get this one, I'll first of all get this curve here. Then after that, this will be, and this side will also be. Then from here, I'll get this side. I'll get this side before getting the middle of this one, so that this side and this side will be equal. So now, what will I do now? When you look at this back here, you will see that this one started at the curve of this side, then at the curve of this side also. So let me go ahead and start at this curve. Then after that now, when I measure here, you can see this is just 2 inch. From here to here is 2 inch. So I will do the same thing there. Let me go ahead and do this one first. So this is the curve. This is curve now. So before I draw that one, I will measure here. So the measurements I got here will determine what I will do there. So I'll call it 4.5 inch. So here is 4.5 inch. So from the middle of this one now, I will measure 4.5 inch here. Or I will measure, let me go ahead and measure just 4 inch here. So I'm going the middle of this one, that is 4 inch. Then coming here now, what will I do? I will just give a curve from the first curve that I have at the main body of the bag. I will not add the zip, because this is the where I'll add the zip. So at the main body of the bag now, I will curve it this way. So it will join here. So I will stop at the middle. While cutting it now, I will fold this one this side to get this way, so that I will get the accurate measurement, not making any mistake. Then after that now, I will measure out 2 inch as I told you. So this is 2 inch now. This is the 2 inch. So from the 2 inch, that is this one here, from this 2 inch now, let's measure here. So this side is also 2 inch, this side is also 2 inch now. So what I will do now is to measure out 2 inch, go down. I will measure out 2 inch here. I will measure out 2 inch this side. So now from here I will draw a curve, then I will join it at that 2 inch here. I will join it this way. I will join it this way. So this is how this one will be. So after cutting this one now, I'll place it this side. I'll use it to cut this one. So what else can we do on this bag? The next thing we're going to do now is to cut it out. Let me go ahead and cut it out. Just watch me as the way I will cut this bag out now. I told you I'll stop at this middle, then I'll cut it from here again. Then I'll stop at the middle. When I stop at this middle now, I'll turn it so that I'll place it this side this way. Can you see what I'm doing here? So then I'll use it to draw this side so that both sides will be equal. So this is how it will be. So we go ahead and cut it also. So this one will be this way. So then I'll cut this one. Then I'll turn it this way also. So after cutting it this way now, this is the result of this one. You can sew this bag this way without giving it any design. Can you see? You can sew the bag this way. You can add zip here this way if you don't want to give it any design at all. So now what I will do now is to cut out the design that I have drawn the pattern. So I'll cut this one now. So after cutting this one, I'll also cut this side. Then I'll fold it this way to get this side also. So it will be this way now. Then I will cut it out. So it will be this way. Then coming here, I will place this one here this way. Then I will draw this one. So after this, I will fold this one this way to get the middle of this. So this is the middle of this one. So I will cut it out also. So let's see the pattern that will have draft and the cut out. This one is this way. This one will be this way. This one will be here. And this one will be here. Then this one will be on top of it. That will be the zip. If I want to add zip at this place, I can add zip there. It's based on my choice, what I want my bag to look like. So this is the design of this one. So after this now, if I want to get this, that sewing this side first of all, I like sewing my bag first. After sewing this, then I'll place it on top of the leather before cutting another one. Because if I don't want to do that one now, I can place this one on top of that leather, then I'll cut this remaining one before the main body, because this is the main round body and the zip, this one now. But for me to get this, I need to place this on top of the leg. So let me go ahead and show you that one. On the previous one, the one we did last time, after sewing all this one, before I will now go ahead and cut that one. But for this now, let's just use another method. I'll place this on top of another leather, then I'll cut it up there. So let me go ahead and do that one now. So for this one, I'll put it here this way. I'll put it here this way now. Do you know what? After cutting here this way, there will be remaining something like, can I call it semicircle, or I don't know what I'll call it, but there will be something here. I can use it to draft out another screw back this way. Are you see? So let me go ahead and do this one first. But let me see first of all that if I look at this one now, it's like this and this are not too equal. So let me first of all make it to be equal. On my normal video I might not have the time to be doing all these ones now, but on my live video I will show you everything that I'm doing here. So now let me go ahead. So it will be this way. Then I will now draw another curve on top of this one this way. So now it will be this way. So after drawing it this way now, what I will do now is to measure out 1 inch here. I'll measure out 1 inch this way. I'll measure 1.5 inch here. Then coming here, it will be 2 inch. So the same thing applies to this side. Now I'll join all of them together this way. So after that now, I will measure 0.3 inch inside round this one. I will measure 0.3 inch. The reason is I don't want it to have more space up. So I'll just bring it inside small. So it will be this way. So this is how this one will look like. So let me go ahead and cut it out now. Please, if you have any question that you want to ask me, just feel free. Go ahead and ask your questions. I am ready to answer all the questions on my channel. So I'll place it on top of this one this way. So it will be this way now. Then I'll go ahead and cut it out. So this is how this one will be after cutting it. I will have this inside. Then I'll have all this one again. So this is how this one will look like after sewing it now. But that will be on my next video. So that will be on my next video. Thanks so much for watching this particular pattern for school bag. So now let me go ahead, let me quickly teach you how to draft out a small pattern for, you can call it wallet, you can call it key holder, you can call it key holder. And you see this bag now, it's just a simple pattern. You don't need to stress yourself using your tape or your ruler to do this one. The only thing you need to do is just get something like circle. This now, I'll use this cover to cut this one out. I'll use this. This is the milk cover, baby milk cover that I'll use. So I'll place it here this way. I don't need to stress myself much. I'll place it this way. Then I'll draw the circle. I'll place it here also. Then I will draw the circle. So this is this bag. The next thing I will do now is to put this at this base 1.5 inch by any length you want it to be. I added 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. If I call it 1.5 inch, I call it 1.5 inch. So here now, when I have this kind of a thing, I'll add my cord. I add my cord here. This is the cord. Then, and this is the zip. That's all. Let me open this bag. You see how it will look like. Look at how it be. You can put it as a wallet. You can use it as a key holder. You can put it beside the bag. Like after sewing this bag now, I might decide to add it here this way. After sewing my own, I might decide to add it this way here. Is it not beautiful? It's not a nice bag. Thanks so much for watching my live video on my channel. Please, have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, try and do so because more patterns is still coming on this channel. Thanks so much for watching.